Hi everyone. I hope you're doing well. I don't really have too much to say. I just wanted to come on here and give some encouragement in case if you're feeling discouraged. Um, I just really cannot see us going into the summer months. I really think we're leaving this spring. I mean, I know I've said, oh, it's now before, and I've gotten words from the Lord that says it's now, and we don't entirely know what the Lord's meaning behind that was, except for that I really think He just wanted us to always believe it really is right now in our time frame, just to keep us prepared and excited. Because if we had known that when we first started waiting on this journey, if that we would still be here in 2018, well, would we be excited in 2017, 2016? Um, Probably not. We would probably go back to our normal way of living. And if we knew he was coming in 2018, we wouldn't be excited in the previous years. So he wanted us to always be the Lord wanted us to always be on the tip of our toes, waiting in anticipation for his return. So, um, I know it's kind of hard. Some people would comment on my videos saying, well, the Lord told you now back in last summer. And well, He wanted us to always believe it is now in the time we're living in. So I mean, I think that's probably why He said now. I don't know for sure, but He always wants us to believe it's now because I really could be. And with the recent events in Syria, it definitely heightens our expectation, and definitely the expectation of any day now has a new meaning. So I know when that first happened, I was like, wow, it really is any day now. Um, I know it can be hard to believe it's today every day for any length of time, but that when that happened, I was like, wow, it definitely it's easier to believe it's any day now. So anyway, I believe the events, like the blood moons, were um, were time markers. The blood moons, the solar eclipses, including the Great American Solar Eclipse this past year, and the Shemitah year, the Jubilee year, the Revelation 12 sign. All these were different prophetic time markers, and of course, as we were approaching them, we didn't think we would still be here for them. I remember back when I became eager for the Lord's return in the later part of 2013, um, people were talking about the blood moons, and they were saying, oh, yeah, we got to be gone before the first blood moon. Well, we gain understanding as we go through this process, and um, we have these time markers, and the next one coming up, well, actually, not really coming up, it's current, is Israel's 70th anniversary celebration of becoming a nation. I guess someone said that they were celebrating today, although I think on the Jewish calendar, the celebration anniversary would actually be the 20th. And then on the Gentile calendar, it's May 14th. So basically, the celebration is anytime between now and May 14th. Not saying we necessarily have to go between those times, but I think there's extremely high probability of us leaving within those times, and so that's a pretty big time marker. The 70th anniversary of Israel becoming a nation, because I know a lot of people, including myself, have been told by the Lord to watch Israel for signs of our departure. And so maybe this is a sign, watching Israel, maybe their 70th anniversary is part of that, although I believe part of that word also involves war with Israel. So we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I don't really, after this, the 70th anniversary, I don't really see any big time markers coming up. I mean, um, there is, however, a uh, lunar eclipse slash blood moon on the 9th of Av this year, but that doesn't really seem as significant as the 70th anniversary. And I don't know if you've all seen this diagram. It's based on the midpoint of the lunar tetrad, the blood moon tetrad. Someone drew this diagram of a midpoint. I think it was early 2015, and there were these sets of solar eclipses and lunar eclipses that were equidistant from this midpoint, and I think the diagram started in late 2010. And anyway, there's one final blood moon on early January of 2019, and I think it's on the New Year of Trees, which we had a blood moon this year on the New Year of Trees. So I think it's January 20th or 21st. So that would complete that. So I guess that might be a time marker, but it still doesn't seem as significant, in my opinion, as the 70th anniversary of Israel becoming a nation. Just all these things coming together. And then I guess also the 50 years since 1967 was also, I guess, a time marker too. And so just all these things coming together, because if we're here, say, another few years, then we'll be well past any jubilees and no more blood moon tetrads for a while, and just everything is just coming together. So it would, in my logical mind, it would make most sense that we would leave right now. So anyway, I hope this provides some encouragement that we really are out of here now. And you just have to look at the world events, and they point to that as well. There's definitely many threats of war in the Middle East and around the world, and we are out of here any day now. And the events point to it, and 70th anniversary of Israel becoming a nation, I think, is huge. I remember during Passover this year, or maybe it was just after, I remember thinking, maybe we have to wait until the 70th anniversary, since that might be a final time marker signifying that time is up. So here we are at that point. And so anyway, I really think we could go any day now, and possibly, quite possibly this month, but maybe into next month, I don't know. So anyway, stay encouraged, and see you in the air very, very shortly. Love you all. Bye.